Okay guys, now we're ready for page 2. I think I'm going to try to break it up by pages so the video is not too long. So I'm probably going to send you links for 4 different videos because there's 4 different pages. But I just don't want the video to be too long because it's really hard to upload the longer it is. Anyway, number 11 says a trapezoid has base lengths of 8.5 and 14.5, and then it gives us the area. We have to figure out the height. So area formula for a trapezoid is 1/2 height times base 1 plus base 2. So I know the area is 184. So 184 equals 1/2 height. I don't know the height, so I'll just keep it as h times base 1, which is 8.5, plus base 2, which is 14.5. I personally don't like the 1/2, so I'm going to get rid of the 1/2 first by multiplying both sides by 2. So these cancel. 2 times 184 is 368 equals h times, and then 8.5 plus 14.5 is 23. So then to solve for h, we would just divide both sides by 23. So 368 divided by 23 is 16. The height would be 16. Okay, one of those harder ones. The base of a triangle is 3 times the height. I like to draw the picture so I can visualize it. So I have a triangle. The base is 3 times the height. So here's my height. I'm going to call my height x. The base would be 3x because 3 times the height would be 3x. Area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. We know the area is 54 right here. So 54 equals base times height divided by 2. I would like to get rid of the 2 first. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So 54 times 2 is 108. And then what's 3x times x? Do you guys remember? I hope you said 3x squared. So 3x squared. You have to get rid of the 3 before you can take the square root. So divide by 3 first. So 108 divided by 3 is 36. That equals x squared. Now we can take the square root. So x would be 6. So the height would be 6. The base is 3 times the height. So it would be 6 and 18. Okay, on this one, we have to figure out the base. Area of a parallelogram is just base times height. So I don't know the base. I do know that the area is 187. So 187 equals base times height. So to solve, just divide by 11. These cancel. 187 divided by 11 is 17. Height is 17. Okay. Find the area of a regular octagon with perimeter of 80. So this is hard. So if you have an octagon has 8 sides. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know the perimeter is 80. So if there's 8 sides and the whole perimeter is 80, that would make each side 10, because 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 8 times would be 80. So each side is 10. I have to figure out what the apothem is, because area of a regular polygon is 1/2 apothem times perimeter, and I don't know the apothem. So I'm going to draw it in here. That's my apothem. Make a right triangle. Now, if the whole length is 10, the bottom of my triangle is going to be 5. I'm going to redraw that triangle to make it a little bigger. So this little piece down here is 5. I have to figure out that top angle. So I do 360 divided by the number of sides, which would be 8, and then divide that by 2. So I got 22.5 is my angle, and I need to find the apothem. Okay. So there's no hypotenuse. So we use tan. So tan 22.5 equals opposite 5 over adjacent A. The variable's on bottom, so you need to divide. 5 divided by tan 22.5. I got the apothem in my calculator. It says 12.07106, da 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 da. Keep that number in your calculator. You want to keep it in there. So now we do the area, which is 1/2 apothem times perimeter. So I'm just going to keep that in here, multiply it by the perimeter, so times 80, and then at the end divide by 2. The longer you keep your decimal in there, the more accurate your answer is. I got a final answer of 482.8, and it would be inches squared. Almost forgot that. Okay, that's a pretty hard one. Okay, here's some chapter 12 stuff. So you are going to have to draw nets. So if I draw a net for this, I always start from the bottom. So I'm going to start with that bottom, and then imagine unfolding each piece. So I'm going to unfold each triangle, and that would be my net. On a cylinder, imagine unfolding it, so then you're going to have this rectangle piece, and then you have the two circles on top and bottom. It's supposed to touch, so kind of like that. So that would be your next. Number 3 for chapter 12, it says, what's another name for this? So this, if you fold it up, it would be a cube. Another name for a cube is a hexahedron, and that is on your test, exact. So make sure you know another name for a cube is a hexahedron. Okay, now we have Euler's formula, which is faces plus vertices equal edges plus 2. So I'm given the faces are 5, so 5 plus the vertices are 5 equal edges, I don't know the edges, plus 2. Well, 5 plus 5 is 10, equal edges plus 2, minus 2 on both sides, edges would be 8. So this one, same thing, faces is 6 plus vertices, I don't know the vertices, equal edges 12 plus 2. So 6 plus b equals 14, minus 6 on both sides, and you get 8 again. Okay, there's page 2.